there's apparently a fire there, and we are supposed to be hiking over there. And there's like tons of fire trucks going by, so we're not really sure it's safe to keep going. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. Well, looks like the fire is under control now.
Hi.
Oh, there's your face. So as you can see, we did end up deciding to continue hiking. We made that decision based on a couple factors. For me, the biggest one was the fact that the wind direction was generally away from the trail. It was away from the trail's general direction, and our Garmin weather report said that it wasn't supposed to change direction within the next 24 hours.
And the farther we hiked along the trail, the more upwind we got. So the farther we hiked, the better the wind got for us.
Yeah. The other one was the response rate of all the fire departments. What was your?
It was rapid and intense. So we noticed the fire at about just after 2. Within like 20 minutes, there were helicopters there bombing it, and then within like 35-40 minutes, they had like 3 planes spreading fire retardant and water around it.
Yeah, and while we were on the highway, there was probably at least 4 to 8 fire trucks that had gone by.
Yeah.
And then other like police vehicles. So like they were all over it. The other thing was, the idea was to climb up the mountain to get a better view and kind of watch. If it was getting worse, we can always go back down if we were like a mile in. What actually happened was we saw them fight the fire and it basically go out. So
yeah, by the time we lost sight of it, it was like a couple burning pockets, and they had a couple helicopters left, but stuff was like returning home. They were basically calling it over, which was good.
So it was a bit of a nerve-wracking afternoon, but I think we're happy with how our decision making ended up going. So
yeah.
The other thing to mention is I had a rough time after that coming down here. I had a bit of diarrhea and a lot of cramping, but took some medicine and I'm feeling better. But it was a rough time on the way down here. So we did about 17 and
a bit.
Yeah. Miles today, so not as far as we were hoping, but only by a couple miles, so that's all right. So.
And no more prunes for Roslyn.
No more I had like 8 prunes for lunch. So this is a bad idea.
Cool little place, but there's an angry beehive in one of the crevices, so we're leaving.
After our break at the fire station down there, we get to climb up that mountain. We're just doing our climb, and out in the distance we can see the area that got burnt yesterday. You can see like the red ring around the area where they were doing the water bombing, and it's a lot smaller than I thought it was, which is really good.
So wind farm way out there on the other side of the ridge to Tehachapi. Dropping back into the desert. Not as hot. Well, probably isn't Dallas.
Doing our best to avoid the poodle dog in this huge burn zone. Trying to find somewhere to camp too. Well, this was initially going to be our campsite because we thought we saw comments saying that this was all cleared out, but yeah, this be all poodle dog. Too bad it's so pretty. Favorite kind of water, cistern water.
Yeah.
Made it past the burn zone. That looks like a bear print. Huh. Well, the last day or so was a little rough, but we made it to 500. You wanna explain?
So I probably hurt myself more severely than I have yet on trail. I bit my tongue enough that it's bleeding right now. And the first thing this lady does is go, "Can I film it?" She's such a horrible human sometimes.
I swear, I love him. There's Neenak. This is called a hiker shower. Delicious. By delicious, I mean very gross, very dirty. Floss them toes. Yep.
Yeah.
Good morning. So yesterday ended up being a bit of a mental struggle for us. I think I broke down at least 2 times
Yeah.
throughout the day. It's been a long stretch.
Yeah. I mean, I broke down at least once as well. It's been 9 days since our last actual day off. There was a fire a couple days ago. Rosalind's guts hated her, and we've been dealing with poodle dog bush, which basically gives you 3rd-degree burns if you touch it. So
It's just been so much.
yeah,
so
it was like
much.
20 miles of that we had to just be mentally on for, and it's not the relaxing walk that it has been.
Yeah, it's been a tough section. So, but today is Hiker Town. Tomorrow is Aqueduct, and then
Another day, and then Tehachapi, and we're gonna take a 00.
long train of hikers heading into Hiker Town.
This is it, going into Hiker Town. It's a big deal. Next it's next it's Tehachapi, and then we're just almost at Kenny Meadows.
Alright, change of plans. It's the same day as this morning. That makes sense.
How that works.
We are not sleeping at Hiker Town. We are gonna go tonight. So we had like a good break, right?
8 hours.
Yeah. And now we're gonna do 24 miles overnight to the water source. And it is just after 5 p.m. So our first night hike. And we have no spare batteries, so hopefully none of our headlamps dies. So wish us luck. We got the video of us walking on the pipe, but now we're walking on the road. Still on the aqueduct. Just looks like a road. Woo! Well, you can't see us, but you can see all of our glowy things, and it is now probably, what time is it, like 8:50? So time to start hiking in the dark. Well, we took a wrong turn and are now finding our way back in the dark. On our night hike. It is 10 after midnight, And we made it to the water cache. Pretty sore and tired, so we're gonna have a half hour to 45-minute break and probably keep going.